Hello, snowboarders of the internet. I'm your host, Avran LeFeber, and this is Top 5s, the only weekly Top 5 show in snowboarding that you're currently watching or care about. I don't know, maybe you don't care about it. Anyways, in this episode, we're going to be talking about the top 5 most hyped snowboards for 2023. That's right, it's time to figure out which ones are going to be the hype beasts and probably sell out. So let's dive right into it. Number 5, the Capita MegaMRC. That's right, the big brother to the Mercury. I loved this board when I got on it. It was number 1 last year. It sold out. It's probably going to sell out again this year, but the big thing is they did tweak the core a little bit to it, as well as the finishing tune on the base. There are some new sizes as well. I haven't had a chance to get on it yet, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure I'm still going to love it. But I know that there's so much hype behind this board that people are already pre-ordering it for pickup now. It's a solid all-mountain freestyle board. You can pretty much do anything with it. It's got great response to it. It's a little more lightweight, good side cut. It's just a good all-around board. Number 4, the libtech Golden Orca. Had an Orca, weren't too sold on it, or you rode it into the ground. Time to upgrade to the Golden Orca. This is the more approachable all-mountain freestyle version of it. It's more twin-ish or twin powder friendly, as they call it. I rode it. I like it more than the regular Orca. It makes sense for just the shaping on it, how it rides. It rips a good carve. It floats well. It's playful where you want it to be. It's just a good all-around board. Plus, it says Orca on it, so you know, all the dorks are going to buy it, and then they're going to join the Orca pod, and then there's going to be those Orca dorkas all over the goddamn place. You know, 300 vertical feet, need to go get a volume-shifted powder board. Number 3, the K2 Antidote. So the Manifest team kind of disappeared from the line and merged into 2 new boards. So you've got the Passport and the Antidote. Now the Antidote, Sage rode it at Natural Selection. It's got 3D shaping in the tip, and it's camber dominant. So what you're going to get is a board that helps cut through POW with its very minimal 3D shaping. Still has good snap. It's got a lot of carbon in it for good rebound. And it's a damp, smooth ride that's still lively. The fact that Sage is riding it, you saw it at Natural Selection, people are going to jump on this deck. The Worka, a cambered Orca Warp Pig? Well, not really. So what this board is Yes's take on the Warpig and the Orca merged into one. It's a freestyle flex in a volume-shifted POW board. For years, my former co-host and I, Kevin Hub, joked about we were going to make a board called the War Orca. Part Warpig, part Orca, and just sell it on the hype. Yes beat us to the train. I've ridden it. It's a combination of those 2 boards. It's got hype behind it. It's sold out as a limited release, and I know people are already asking me about it and when they can expect to pick one up if they haven't pre-ordered it already. Honorable mentions, all great boards, but just barely didn't crack the top 5. The Rosinal Retox Corn Cob. There's nothing remarkable about this board, it's just a good cambered park board, but the fact that they put the old corn cob graphic has all the nostalgic nerds drooling over this damn thing. The Spring Break Slush Slasher completely got overhauled this year. It's a little narrower, it's got camber, it rides completely different, but people are hyped on it and they've got questions about it. Is it better than the old Slush Slasher? I'll let you decide. The Rome Agent 20th anniversary. Not the regular Rome Agent, but the 20th anniversary. 20 years is a long time in snowboarding, and the fact that your brand is still around is amazing. Rome has done it. The Agent is the longest running board in their lineup. I think there was only 1 year that they didn't offer it while they revamped it, but it's there. It's the quintessential all-mountain freestyle board with more emphasis on freestyle with its double kick technology, camber dominant, camber profile. This is a board for all the guys that grew up snowboarding in the early 2000s that loved Rome and what they represented. This graphic alone is going to have nostalgic memories. In case you didn't notice, nostalgia. It's getting everyone right now. Anyways, these were my honorable mentions. All great options, but just barely didn't crack the top of this list. And the number 1 most hyped board for 2023 is the Ride Peace Seeker right there. Jake Blavelt's Bank Slalom Destroyer with input from JG, formerly of Burton. This board is a turning dream. It carves, it cruises, it's got power and snap. It's a smooth ride. If you've ever ridden a ride snowboard and ripped a hard turn, you know what it's like to be on one. And this takes all the best properties of everything Ride has to offer and rolls it into one. I got on this board. I didn't want to get off this board. This thing is a blast to be on. And I know that they're putting a huge marketing push behind it, hence why it's so hyped. So if you're looking for something for dominating your beer league border cross, or maybe you're just crushing bank slalom courses on the weekend, this is what you need to be looking at, because this is the quintessential bank slalom killer, and it's a super hyped board. This has been my top 5 list for most hyped boards for 2023. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Did I forget one? And does that make you feel butthurt? Leave me a comment down below. Let's have a conversation about this list. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications. That way you're not missing any of the videos we got coming out for all you snowboarders of the internet. And if you really like what we're doing over here and you want to support us further, swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP and become a member. Sure, I could tell you more here, but I got a video over there that explains it so much better. As always, I've been your host, Avran LeFeber, and well, I've got to continue to be your host, because who else is going to drive the Hype Beast train for you? And I'll see you in another video.